had a day to digest that game, and it still tastes like fucking shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I predicted Denver was going to have 50 points in this game last week. Little did I know I was wrong. They scored 52. 52 to fucking 20. Most points the Denver Broncos have ever scored in the history of their franchise. Eagles are a legacy team. They're having teams break legacy records on them. That was the most points the Philadelphia Eagles have given up in 44 years. 44 years! Now, to give credit where credit is due, you have to expect this. You had to expect a rout. You had to expect an offensive onslaught from the Broncos. Peyton Manning is playing some of the greatest football of his life and some of the greatest football that we've ever seen at the position of quarterback. And the weapons they have, Decker, fucking hell. That offense was just so spectacularly amazing that I can't even think straight. I was just in awe. I mean, I could at least appreciate that. At least appreciate one team playing at the absolute premier tippy top of a football team's potential. I mean, I enjoyed seeing that. Too bad it's at the expense of my favorite team getting the shit kicked out of them. Oh, fucking terrible. Pathetic, sad, lame. I'll create something here to describe the Eagles. It was wizardly horrendous. It was like a bunch of wizards dropped out of the sky and started casting horrendous spells on the entire fucking Philadelphia Eagles team. And on the coaches, for that matter. I could sit here and I could tell you where all the problems are, and it's repeating the same old shit, blown coverage, terrible. I mean, I don't know why they decided to switch to man coverage this week, because Peyton Manning's made a career picking apart man coverage. Holy shit. They run zone defense every fucking game, but they want to stick with more man-on-man coverage. Red zone penalties. That's something that, it's not necessarily new, but I don't know. You just think, like, you know, both sides of the ball, if you're in the red zone or the Broncos are in the red zone, you're really going to cut off on penalties, and seeing Omaha, and jumping off sides. Like, is the word Omaha that intimidating? You have to jump off sides when... Just move Peyton from the 15-yard line to the 10-yard line. That's really going to increase his chances of scoring a touchdown. Fucking hell. Eagles fans, I'm getting really tired, and one of the main reasons why I want to make this video is I'm getting really sick and tired of hearing everyone say, now, I'm not giving up hope on Chip Kelly, and I'm sure as hell not throwing him entirely under the bus, because the whole collective of this team and coaching staff is responsible for these losses. But one thing that I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing already is all the people latching on to Chip Kelly saying, you just don't understand, he's this offensive guru, he's a genius from the offensive standpoint. I don't give a flying fuck what he did in college, what he did in one half of a game, week 1 versus the Redskins, what he did in a losing effort, an effort that resulted in a loss against the... Because the majority of what he's done in the NFL has not impressed me. This is the NFL. Do you know what the NFL stands for? It stands for not fucking lame-ass college football. That's what it fucking stands for. The L is a really long word. Don't tell me he's this great offensive genius until he proves he is. Until he's masterminding a team that proves they are. Now you're going to be like, well, Archie, he's got to have time to assemble the team and the players that he wants. What am I going to do? Give him another 15 years so he picks 3 guys out of every draft that end up being starters and assemble a collective team? Fuck that noise. I want to see at least a hint of a genius that he's supposed to be. Now, I didn't follow Oregon football or anything like that, and I don't care. He might have put up 90 points a game. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a mother-y fuck what he did in college. Fucking people leaning on this guy like he's just this, he's already deemed this genius. You put up 20 points against the Broncos, 7 of which were in garbage time when second stringers were in the game and Nick Foles marched downfield and got a touchdown to a guy, a receiver that I don't even remember the name of because he's never stepped foot on the field yet. Mayo. Anyway, that's his name. I didn't just have a sudden craving for mayonnaise there. You want to know, and just looking in this game, look at what's really wrong here, and why this team is resembling the shit Andy Reid teams of the past 2 seasons. You see little things, just little things, and by the way, I'm going to be doing a video about the season finale of Breaking Bad later today. I just wanted to randomly plug that in the middle of this for some odd known reason. One of the things that stood out is when, I forget the linebacker on the Broncos. Anyway, one of the linebackers gets into Deshaun Jackson's face, probably because Deshaun's being a punk. That's just what he does. And he gets barking at him, and the linebacker's getting all in his grill, like he's going to just, like, you know, push him around and shit. Anytime you see that on a team, you usually see a lineman or a tight end or someone else that is similar of size get in between the very tiny wide receiver when it's like a player like Deshaun Jackson, get in his face, like back the fuck up, motherfucker, don't be bossing my player, blah, 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 blah. No matter who's right or wrong, you see someone get in between that. No, the Eagles just sat there, they're just like, damn, Deshaun's getting chewed out over there. Fucking guy's blowing up his grill. Like, they just sat there and let it happen. I have never, ever, ever seen an NFL team act like that. When one of the little guys gets bullied by the big guy. And that speaks volumes of the unity on this team. And just like the camaraderie and it's the teamwork and the effort, and fuck. This team is just falling apart. And it's just laughable. I don't know if anyone noticed this, but did you notice that the Eagles scored the lowest amount of points against the Broncos so far this year? So I mean, think of who the Broncos have beat so far. It's not exactly a who's who of the NFL. They beat the Raiders. The Raiders scored more points against Denver than Philly did. They beat the Giants. The Giants, the New York shitbag 0-4 Giants scored more points against the Denver Broncos than the Philadelphia offensive mastermind led by Chip Guru Kelly. The New York Giants scored more points against this offensive juggernaut that is supposed to be in the Philadelphia Eagles. About that, all you fools out there just dangling from Chip's nuts, and I know his team is not supporting him, and I know people are going to be like, well, they're not running the program that Chip wants to run. Where the fuck is the program that Chip wants to run? Where are all these closed practice plays? We can't let Preston, we don't want them to see what we're doing. Where are these plays at? Huh. Where's the genius? Where's all the innovation? My God, Chip Kelly last week against the Chiefs goes for a meaningless 2-point conversion. Well, I mean, all points are meaningful, but a 2-point conversion in the first quarter. That's like, do you need to go for that? Why don't you take the definite 1 point, the 99.9% chance of making that 1 point by kicking the extra point? Whereas in this game, in the first quarter, the Eagles can tie the game at 14. They score a touchdown, it gets to 12, and they can tie a game. Mr. Offensive Super Trick Play Guru motherfucker didn't run a 2-point conversion there. No, I'm not saying that kicking the extra point was the wrong decision. I think it was the right decision. But Mr. Super Stud Offensive Scheming motherfucker couldn't do a 2-point conversion there to tie the game? I don't know. I just see nothing that's impressed me about Chip Kelly so far. I mean, people are going to go, oh, look what they did against the Redskins. Motherfucker, they didn't show up in the second quarter of that game. They hung on to just a unanimous dominance in the first half, and every single week the Redskins keep playing just proves that the Redskins fucking suck. I mean, anyone would have blew their doors off in week 1 from the way they played. From the way they're playing all season. My God, they won against the Raiders. I mean, wow. Oh, the NFC East is so fucking awful. And the saddest thing is Dallas plays Denver next week. The Eagles play the Giants next week. If the Eagles win against the Giants and get 2 wins over an NFC East opponent, and Dallas loses, which they more than likely will against Denver, the Eagles will be in first place! Wow! Not that it fucking matters, because whoever comes out of the NFC East is getting fucking trampled by whoever gets the good fortune of getting them in the first round. Holy shit. And if the Eagles lose against the Giants next week, especially if they put up a piss-poor point performance like they did against Denver, and again, to all you people saying, well, Denver is the elite team of the NFL. Not on defense. I kept hearing the whole game, I kept hearing Aikman talking about how depleted this defense is on Denver. How injured, how hurt they are, how teams have an easy job scoring and moving the ball against them. This is how the Eagles look against a depleted, injured team. It's just fucking disappointing so far. I know it's just week 4. There's a lot of season left, and who knows? Maybe Chip can get things turned around. But you know what? Just shut the fuck up about all the genius talk about this guy till he actually proves something, okay? All you Oregon Duck fans or whatever, keep your memories with the seasons he played in Oregon, alright? It's the NFL, it's the big boy league, and right now, Chip is getting smacked around. The entire team is getting smacked around. And right now, it looks like the team doesn't even want to play for him. Just pathetic. Just pathetic. I'll be rocking this green every week, no matter what. Oh, I just gotta try. I gotta try and find a way to laugh at everything as much as possible rather than cry. Cause I mean, fucking hell. Whew. It's gonna be a long fucking season, and it's gonna be ups and downs, and it's gonna be crazy shit because the NFC East title is always gonna be a game or 2 away from any team in this division. It's looking like. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll make that Breaking Bad video later on today. I need to just fucking take a nap or something, cause I'm just drained. I'm just drained, but. Congratulations to the Broncos. If there's anyone that's going to rival the 07 Patriots and finish off that one step that they couldn't, this is probably going to be the team that does it. So, anyways, good on you, Broncos. Shit on you, Eagles. Have a great day, everyone.